Welcome, Unity of the Valley. We're delighted to have you here with us today, and we also send our love to those of you watching online. I'm Laura Dubois, and I'm filling in for John this morning. John West is traveling with he took our teens up to the YOU camp, so thank you, John, for doing that. We are going to begin our service with a new song. It's new to us, and it's a song of healing and love and hope to the world. And it's a song that we sing to ourselves, and we sing to the people in front of us. We sing to the world, because everyone who's going through hardship and conflict right now, it doesn't matter where your beliefs are. What does matter is that we're all in this together, and love will see us through. So I invite everyone. John started something last week, and I think we're going to do it today. Everybody please rise for this song. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Please be seated. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me? Okay, so good to see all of your beautiful, shining faces. And it's time to bless our children. So if you'll just repeat after me. We love you.
We love you.
We bless you.
We bless you.
And we behold the divine spark within you.
And we behold the divine spark within you.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful week.
Yes, we do love you and we do bless you, and we're so grateful for you. It's wonderful to have youth. Right. Are you going to do a song? Oh, I miss it. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to Unity of the Valley, every one of you. It's always special to look around and see so many wonderful faces, so many smiling faces, and so many people that are dedicated to walking the path of peace in their lives and in the world. If you're here for the first time today, would you raise your hand if you did not receive a welcome packet as you came in the door? There's one up here, and our ushers will gladly bring you one. And there's that intimidating name tag on the front. Sometimes people said it was intimidating, but if you're not intimidated, put your first name on there. And so when we look at you and we talk to you, we can talk to you using your name. Names are very special. So welcome to Unity of the Valley. Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. Well, I know that you got the packet, so that's okay. I did all right on that. This is we're taking just a little sidestep for a moment, because 2 days from now, I think it's 2 days, there's a group of people that will be entering Washington, D.C. A very lovely group of people who have chosen an alternate route and to walk for peace. And I'm so impressed with them that I just wanted to share, thoughts about them, and ask that you hold them in prayer for what has been ahead for them and what has been behind them and all the things they have done so far. It's quite a miracle. Little Aloka up in front, leading the troops. Beautiful monks walking barefoot. Can you believe it? From Fort Worth, Texas, all the way to Washington, D.C., through all kinds of weather. 24 Vietnamese Buddhist. I'm not sure about the name for their organization, but Ananda would know, wouldn't you? Over there, she shared so much. The Venerable Bhikkhu Hanakara leads them, and today they will be in Alexandria, Virginia. So I just wanted for that moment to let's just take a breath and honor them and thank them for showing us another way to go in the direction of peace. And before we do the really big prayer for this church, I've invited Gina. Gina's agreed to come up and to light the candle for us.
Good morning, everyone. Just like the monks who are walking for peace, I light this candle for the world, for us. So tap into the light that is within you. Tap into that peace that is within you and meld that peaceful energy with what the monks are doing and know that we make a difference. So that's what I light the candle for today.
Beautiful. Thank you, Gina. And as she lights the candle, let's enter now into the sacred space within us as we prepare for our opening prayer. Sweet Spirit, you have shown us the way of peace. You've made it very clear that it's our role in this lifetime to manifest that peace both in ourselves and in our world, in our everyday lives. On this wonderful day of gathering at our sacred place, we say thank you to Spirit. We also bless each and every person who has come here today. We bless all those who have participated in setting the scene for us to come home in spirit together. We also bless the day ahead and affirm that in each life there is enough love to go around. Thank you, sweet Spirit. And so it is. Amen. And before we bring on Donovan and the announcements, I'd like to introduce you to two people in case you just don't know. They're sitting right down here and they didn't know this. Our guest speaker today, Weston, is sitting in the front seat, and beside him, beautiful Yaz that's going to be leading our meditation. I'm always happy to see the younger generation stepping forward. So blessings on that today. Thank you. Okay. Now, do we have waiting in the wings our usual person? I never know until...
Do you want to show your second slide?
Oh, my second slide. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes. Thank you, Gina. I'm not used to doing slides at this point. The second slide. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Think of that. Multiply that. That's just one place where that many people have gathered. It's possible. It's possible. I just love that slide. And I got that. Thank you, Ananda, for sharing that. All right. Many blessings. Yes. Blessings. Oh, wow. Okay. I get all wrapped up in this. Donovan.
So familiar. What is that? You lighted my life. I'm sorry. All I could think of was feelings. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hi, good morning. That was great. Thank you, guys. I just love that there's intro music. Welcome to everyone here and everyone watching our live stream. That's really beautiful about the monks. That's amazing. And I was thinking it's good how we balance being aware of the suffering in the world and having compassion, but also all the good that's going on and having gratitude for that, to know that there's good too. So first one, as usual, is please be sure that your cell phones are on silent mode. If you're not sure, please check. We don't want them ringing during the service. If you're watching any football stuff, just please keep the volume down. I'm not sure when the Super Bowl starts this afternoon, probably. Okie doke. Oh, and be sure to check your handout for other events and recurring activities. There's lots of stuff in here, and our announcements are really short, so there's plenty of stuff going on. There's also a ton of stuff in the bulletin, so if you don't have one, or if you're new, they're usually by the entrance if you didn't get one. Today, soup in the fellowship hall after the service. Don't go too fast. Tuesday, 7 p.m., the Behind the Lens seminar movie is The Big Country. Quite a cast there. That looks good. I didn't get a chance to talk to Tom, but they always do the Tuesday night film seminar. It's followed by a Q&A with Tom Blank. It's $30 for the series or $5 each time. Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m., the Valentine's Dance, and also there's going to be karaoke. We'll have DJs, limbo. Who's good at limbo? Me? I see one. Oh, Brogan. Awesome. All right, you're going to have to come.
Will there be paramedics standing by?
If we did it, maybe. Okay, DJs, awesome. Limbo, snacks, and coffee. It's $5 each or $7.50 per couple. Children 13 and under are free, so come and join the fun. That'll be great. Alrighty, next Sunday, Gathered in Love, a Unity Taizé experience with Laura Dubois. And Laura, can you tell us what a Taizé service is?
I'm so curious. Could you please raise your hand if you're familiar with Taizé? Okay, so for all of you guys, you don't need to hear what I'm about to say. But for those of you that are wondering what in the heck it is a beautiful service of prayer, meditation, and healing. It's a chance for us to let go of all the conflict in the world, let go of our fears and our worries, and tap into that divine mystery. And it will take the place of the talk next week, and we will have 4 stations with chaplains, and we're inviting people to come up and pray. And if you don't feel like doing that, that's fine. You can stay at your seat. We'll have beautiful music and chanting The idea is that we chant on these words and they feed our soul. And if you feel called to come up and be prayed with, that's there for you. And also hands-on healing. We are blessed in this community. They used to do Taizé for years and years. We have so many chaplains that are trained in this. You know, even if somebody puts a loving hand on your shoulder, it releases in your brain like all sorts of wonderful, feel-good hormones. It's healing. So you don't have to believe in hands-on healing. Even just to have a loving hand on your shoulder or Reiki, that will be available to anybody who wants to. So during the service next week, that's an opportunity to immerse ourselves in that divine Holy Spirit. We hope to see you there. And now I'm going to invite our music team up, and we're going to do the sing-along, all good, all good. Oh, no, you have, oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Come on up.
Okay, well, music team, you guys can come on up
I'm
get
sorry.
ready.
You guys can come up, and I've got a couple quick ones. Are you able to bring a pot of soup on Sunday? If you are, please sign up in the fellowship hall. There are some sign-up sheets out there on the tables. You're welcome to bring other food on any Sunday. It's all appreciated. And then it does, Katie's up here already, so it says Katie has a quick announcement. Thank you.
So, and I did make a slide. Yay! Okay, so we've been having so much fun in the Treehouse Room on Sundays at 2 o'clock, coming together and singing. And if today is the last day, if you want to just come try it out, just come 2 o'clock, come sing with us, see if you like it, if you want to join for the season. And if you're like, Katie, it's too big a commitment, there's a few drop-in events. I have flyers out there on my table and my email list. We've been singing that first song, Hold On, together. It's just such a beautiful experience of connection and authenticity and being together. So I just wanted to invite you today if you want to come. And here we go with the sing-along.
Thank you, Katie. Everybody, please rise again. And Julie will start us on this song. She'll sing the beautiful opening part by herself, and then we'll all join in with her.
In my heart and my soul. Good morning, everyone. It is my honor to take this brief moment with all of you and everyone that's watching online to drop in into a meditative moment with breath, with presence, and with groundedness, so that we can actually drop from our human self mind into our sacred space, the heart, that is the portal, that is our connection point to the infinite love and light source. So I invite you right now, if it feels safe to do so, to gently close your eyes. And just all collectively in this moment, let's take one deep breath in through the nose and just sigh it out. Beautiful. Let's do this one more time together. You can even hum on your breath out. So let's all breathe in together through the nose. Hold it for a moment and let it fall out. Really beautiful. Just now, as you're sitting here, you can start to feel the sit bones on the cushion on the chair that you're on. You can feel your feet on the ground. Maybe you can feel how the earth is holding you firmly. And without having to change or adjust or fix anything, maybe you can just kind of start to feel where your breath is in the body right now. Again, just noticing, just witnessing. See how that breath feels, if it's maybe in a certain spot in your body. Maybe you can feel if that breath is kind of short without judging it. Or maybe it's really slow and long. Really nice. And I invite you now to take your left hand and put it on your chest, kind of where the heart space is. And then take the right hand and put it on your belly. And just kind of, again, just feel yourself here for a moment. There's nothing you need to change, nothing you need to fix. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat even under your left hand. And if you can't quite feel it, maybe you can imagine the heartbeat. And maybe you can feel on your belly how that breath gently rises your belly up and down when you breathe. Really nice. And as you have that left hand on your heart space, you can just gently tap your little fingers, almost like little angel wings on your chest. Just slightly tap it. See how that feels. You can now also do the same with the right hand. Just gently tap your fingers on your belly, really grounding into your body, into this moment right here. And you can imagine little angel wings tapping. And as you're just witnessing yourself here and having the little angels tap on your body, you can gently, in your mind, repeat, I am safe. I am safe. I am here. I am here. I am. one deep breath in together through the nose. Hold it at the top. Gently breathe out. I am. Now you can rub your hands slowly in circles, as if you're giving yourself a little warm, gentle embrace and massage, honoring that you took this moment for yourself, remembering who you are, remembering what you are. You can now gently put your hands down on your knees or on the sides, let them just hang. And as we now activated your presence, your moment in this now, see how you feel in your body now. See if you can hold yourself in the presence, in the oneness, in the truth of who you are and what you are, just the way you are. Heart beating, breath moving, without you having to do anything, because you are enough to just be. And let's take one deep breath in together one more time through the nose, and gently sigh it out. And whenever you're ready, you can gently flutter your eyes open, and welcome back to the space. Thank you so much.
May our love grow. May it fill the air. May it fly to those who need our care. May it warm their bones. May we know we are never alone. May we know we are never alone. We're just going to sing May Our Love Grow, and you're welcome to sing with us. May our love grow. May our love grow. Imagine it growing. May our love grow. May our love
Right, is this one all right? Is this one on? Where is it at? Oh. Yeah, I think he's gonna. Well, welcome everyone. While that's coming up. Let's see, is this? Okay, great, thank you. All right. So I bet, can you hear me now on this one? No. No? You can turn it on. Where do we turn it on? Oh, is it? About now? No. There we go. We got power on now. Power? Oh, okay, there we go. Woo-hoo! I think it's the universal message because I was actually contemplating, I had gone to an Agape Revelations conference, and after all the speakers spoke, a gentleman from the audience stood up and wanted to actually acknowledge Ricky, who we heard the sing-along from, and he said, what it takes you 45 minutes to do in a talk, she can do in a couple minutes in a song. And I really felt that in that song, so I'm actually not going to talk today. So I prepared this whole thing for nothing. So with this starting, also from a song, The Closer to God is the One Who's in Love. John had asked me, we had talked about doing this talk back in November, and I was thinking in the turn of the new year there would be this theme of identity, but then he said it'll be actually in February, so then he was like, you could do something on Valentine's Day, and I was like, well, okay, how do we incorporate love? So this is actually a song lyric from a singer-songwriter, an Irish singer-songwriter named Damien Rice. If anybody knows him, he's a very passionate and bold. He was a busker on the street, so he has this very bold voice. And he sings, a lot of his songs are about this longing and this yearning of heartbreak and romantic love. And usually that's kind of the case when we move into the Valentine's season. It's like, oh, what's all this love about? So that'll be something that we talk about. So later on in that song, he actually has this lyric, and he says, loving is fine if it's not in your mind, but I've messed it up, and that's actually an explicit lyric, so if you listen to it later, that's another, but I've mucked it up too many times. Loving is good if it's not understood, but I'm the professor, and I feel that I should know. And again, back to that speaking and being someone myself that's always been so passionate about spirituality, it's very easy to start to want to teach and become holier than thou. And even inside of romantic love, it's very easy to be like, I know, and I'm the professor, and you're triggering me, and you're the one that's doing this, and it's very easy to get wrapped up in that. And so another revelation conference, I heard David Hawkins speak, and in that talk he said, the best thing to do with the mind is tell it to go stand in the corner, and you'll call for it when you need it. And if you've ever heard David Hawkins speak, he is a delight. He's super hilarious, and he makes fun of all of this. And so the next time you are in a romantic fight, you can tell the mind to go stand in the corner, and you'll call for it when you need it, because you're probably arguing for some type of limitation. So on the next one, we have this mental construct can end up becoming a philosophy. And it comes from the Greek of love of wisdom. So if you look at that, philo means meaning to love, and Sophia is wisdom. And even wisdom can become an intellectual construct, as we are like, I'm wise and I know these things. But that love, the wisdom actually, as we start to chase, it's almost like Damien Rice in romantic love, where we go to yearn and we long for this wisdom because we feel that if we know something, knowledge is power. And then that power actually takes us away from that innate loving quality. So it's an interesting thing. And what we end up happening is we develop these philosophies. We write books about these philosophies. And so the man on the left is David Dieta, and if anybody's heard of him, I know Spit, he talks about him, but he wrote a book called The Way of the Superior Man. The man on the right is Saint Valentine. Ever heard of him? That's where Valentine's Day, we'll get into his story in a minute. And the man in the middle is the Emperor Claudius, the Roman Empire, governed the Roman Empire in the 200s AD. And so let's take a look at David Dieta's philosophy. So he thought that a man's highest purpose is his priority, that he has a calling or a mission, and then that mission goes beyond intimacy. So therefore, if he's called to war and it's his duty to go fight in a war because that's his calling, that's more important than love, because the love of his nation or love of his protecting his family or whatnot supersedes even the love that he has in his partnership. And he even believes that if the man was to change his mind and say, I'm not going to go fight in the war, I'm going to stay here and love you, that on some part that his woman would actually feel deflated because she couldn't trust him to stay. But remember, these are all mental ideas. We don't know what's wrong or right. So there was St. Valentine, and he actually believed in love too, different a little bit than David Dieta. He actually believed that the men should stay home and be married. But Claudius, who we saw, didn't like that. So he didn't like it because if he believed that you stayed home to be in love with your wife or your family or what have you, that you wouldn't go fight in the war, because why would you? And that's the battle of love and war, and we're talking about the Buddhist and the peace walk, and what is love and what is war and why do we need to fight it, and that's a big concern that's going on right now. And Emperor Claudius, he actually beheaded Saint Valentine on February 14th of 270 AD, and that's where we get Valentine's Day from. So this whole thing is about what is this internal struggle and what are all these mental philosophies that we build as a way to navigate the world and try to prove ourselves, prove our ideas, and that ends up causing a lot of conflict, a lot of separation. And so what I actually believe that actually becomes the lust of wisdom. As we try to understand things, we go out in the world and we search and we yearn and we seek, and we start to build those mental constructs, and that actually starts to take us up out of the heart into the mind so that we can start to identify. And you'll also see this in science. Science is simply the act of tracing the fingerprints of the Creator. We only discover gravity, but gravity was already there. The planets were already in motion before we even came to be. Our fingerprints, the DNA that creates our unique identity as humans, is just part of that underlying science that we struggle to understand. We only get to identify it and classify it. And even furthermore, we even get more complex. We start making names for the names. So we're not human, we're Homo sapiens. And so then we have to have the genome name of, a rose, Rosa indicta. Or if you remember this as a kid, remember epidermis? Did anybody have that one? So we go, your epidermis is showing up. And you start trying to figure out what that is. And that's just another name for the outer layer of your skin. So we really complicate this, and we create these philosophies and these identifications, these classifications, labels. How about this? We take it even further. If you look at the rose, this is the chemical compound, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, geraniol, which is the scent of a rose. But we can try to understand this on paper, and we can sketch out what we've discovered. And the gene itself, everybody want to say that together? RHNUDX1, which is the gene that expresses itself as a quality of the rose that goes into our nose, and we're able to register that this is what this is in front of us. But really, the only way to know a rose is to go smell it. This wouldn't tell you anything about the rose, right? This, if I showed you, I didn't even know this. It's like, what is this? 10 carbons, 18 hydrogens, and an oxygen chain will create the smell of a rose. So when we look at this further, I believe the ultimate wisdom that Ricky in the sing-along, that holy, holy, in our mind, in our heart, and our soul, that is the depth of the wisdom that we can't understand with the mind. It's ineffable. It's too big to understand. And that's when love and wisdom merge together. That's when that truth, the truth that Jesus said, I am the way, I am the light, I am the truth. Light is light, and then we fragment it into the rainbow, the spectrum that gives us the ability to see all the colors. But the light is the backbone. This can really be seen in the sky. The sky is always changing. This comes from Illusions, a book, one of my favorite books. The sky is always changing, but it's always so beautiful. It's like every day if you go to see a sunset, every sunset is completely different, but it's beautiful. And even the sky itself is not blue. It's just a refraction of light that makes it appear blue. It's actually the deep space, right? It's black. But it gives us this perception that kind of tricks us into being human and seeing this fragmented. This one's a fun one. If you guys have ever heard of the cosmic boardroom. So how do we find this innate wisdom? Where is this wisdom hiding? So these angels got together with the Creator, and they were all discussing, let's hide divinity from humankind. We got to figure out a place to hide it. And one of the little angels pops up, I know, we're going to hide it at the tallest peak, at the highest mountain. And then the Creator says, no, they'll eventually get a helicopter, they'll figure out how to get oxygen tanks, they'll make it up there. Then the other angel pops up, I know. How about we put it on the moon? They'll never go. Well, we're going to get to the moon, we're going to make a rocket ship. The other angel pops up. What about the deepest in the sea? They'll never be able to get down there, they can't breathe. No, they'll invent the submarine and they'll go down there and they'll find it. And this little wise angel pops up and she says, I know. The Creator says, okay. She says, let's put it inside of them. They'll scour the entire earth and the cosmos looking for this divinity, and they'll never know that that treasure lies within them. And that all good, holy, holy is in the heart. But we tend to separate ourselves and we go looking outside of ourselves, because what you are looking for is what you are looking with. You are already that divine presence. The divinity was built inside of you. There's no place you have to go. It would only go out in the world and it would be reflected back to you. So my classification is Westonian Hudsonianus. I'm a Homo sapien, and if you've got to know me a little bit, that's my classification there. I am Weston, which is funny. I've actually been in Eugene for 6 months and I've already met 2 Westons. So really demystifies. I used to think I was so unique and, really identify with my ego. I am Weston, and the classification is also belongs to others. Here's my whole journey of all the things I've been through. Actually, there's way more on there. But when I was writing this, I was actually struck by, if you like down to the second line, I am a freshman, I am a sophomore, I'm a junior, I'm a senior, I'm a graduate. we get so identified with these I amness. I am this, I am that. I am a freshman. It's interesting though, you're in ninth grade and you're kind of like in summer and you're like, well, when do you stop being a freshman and become a sophomore? And then you go through this whole journey only to get to college and you're back to a freshman again. So now you're re-identifying. And the idea is not, I don't want to take away that which you are, but I just want you to know that everything that you stack upon the I am is just a reduction. It's a fragment of that sunlight being reduced into something more simple that's not divinity. And then we need to talk about what happens when you put these behind the I am. I am worried, I am scared, I'm nervous, horrible, hopeless, I'm stuck, I'm broken. And the most detrimental one is I am not good enough. Could you imagine going into that holy place inside of yourself and saying, I'm not good enough? The Creator created you with dignity, purpose, and direction. You're here for a mighty cause as an extension, but this is the limitations. This is what slows you down. I am wrong. It's one of the most, comes from a place of shame, and it's one of the most detrimental things you can say to yourself. And then as you try to protect the I am wrong feeling, you might say, I am right. And that becomes a whole other polarity. In psychology, I missed one. In psychology, they say that a child that's generally been hurt or traumatized lives in two world models. One being, I am a good kid living in a bad world, and I am a bad kid living in a good world. This, on its extreme, will become a dictator, thinking I am right. You might see this in politics. I won't name names. I am a good kid, so this becomes the high chair tyrant. They call it this little. I am right, and and everybody else is wrong. And this side is more of the victim, and where you start to feel hopeless. I'm a bad kid living in a good world. These are not true. These are just things that you built in a way to survive through life. Now, the other flip side of that is you are. Whatever you put on, you are. So be careful when you say to someone, you are, because you're now starting to identify and classify them and reduce them to something that is in their divinity. That same person I was naming in politics, it's very easy to say he is, but we know underneath that he's just a hurt child that's stacked upon all these concepts of I am, that he is, and he's great, and he builds great things, and he's building that on top of what he was using all the materials of the divine to build all those high rises, right? So what we ask you is we're going to go into this place of what are you shedding? What is the old I am right now as you metamorphosize into the new version of yourself? I don't want you to let go of the old skill sets. It's a beautiful thing that you've accomplished, the I am, that the things that you've created within yourself, the identities that you assumed, the skill sets that you've learned. Those are how you show up and share the divinity out in the world. But as we're going through this shedding, it's actually the Chinese New Year, we're moving out of the year of the snake into the year of the horse, and that is the snake. What happens is because the snake has grown too big for its old skin, and it has to shed the old to step into something bigger. So if you're identifying with something in this new year, maybe you set some resolutions or things that you felt called to do this year, we just ask you to let go of the old I ams, the freshman, and step into your sophomore version of yourself. I am. Powerful words. If you actually just leave off anything from behind that and just say, I am, that's how you root and anchor in that divinity in your heart. I am. Moses said, I am that I am. Able to liberate. Yogananda, Paramahansa Yogananda, if anybody's familiar with him, he founded the Self-Realization Fellowship. John is actually studies in that path. And he had the universal message, by the yardstick of inner purity alone of a person's closeness to God determined, same as Damien Rice, is the one that's in God is closer. The one closer to God is the one who's in love. And when we're in our heart, we just have to make sure that we don't take the elevator back up into our brain and start to identify with all those limited thoughts and beliefs, detrimental thoughts of I am wrong and I'm not good enough, things that squash us down. Cerebral. So thank you for letting me talk and having this talk and all these thoughts. And what I wanted to also go further in that book that that was Swami Kriyananda who wrote the book New Path on Yogananda, because he was a close disciple of Yogananda. But he said, devotees naturally want to love God. Many, however, have no clear notion of how to develop that love. Too often their efforts are merely cerebral and therefore in frustration. That it becomes dogmatic, it becomes spirituality, whatever you want to call it, that makes us kind of identified with our mind instead of our heart. Jesus, which is the theme of this month, blessed are the pure in heart, for as everyone surely knows who has ever loved, it is in the heart that love is felt. The rose is experienced by smelling the rose. And I invite you to not only stop and smell the roses, but stop and let the roses smell you. It puts you in your heart, and that's the pureness that we feel, the purity. And then we go to love over our mind, heart over intelligence. We stay anchored in the infinite intelligence, because the closer to God is the one who's in love, and the closer to God is the one who's in their heart. So I just invite you now to sink in, like Yaz did in the meditation, where we just sink into that heart. And I want you, what happens in meditation a lot is the mind actually gets overwhelmed by thoughts, and especially if we're under some type of stress, it floods the mind, and that's usually when the I ams and the I should be's and I would, right? We want to let that, we want to drop that and just stay in the I am. So I invite you now to say, I am here. I am now. I am that I am. I am. I am. I am. And now I ask you to turn to someone sitting next to you. And you'll already start to feel maybe a little uncomfortable. And you'll start to see the mind do it again. The mind starts to create stories. David Hawkins said, the mind is so clever in its ability to create narratives. And it's when we put things in narratives that we suffer. So the I am is part of storytelling. So look at your neighbor and say, I am love. I am joy. Say, you are beautiful. You are magic. You are majestic. Now don't say this, just think it. And say, you are stupid. No, don't you see? Do you see how fragile that is? That if you even lean into that, you can already feel the constriction inside of yourself. Don't do it to your partner. Don't do it to your neighbor. Don't do it to your friend. Don't do it to yourself. Stay in the I amness. And then whatever you put on that, make sure it's a powerful, a magical, a beautiful quality. I am delightful. I am radiant. And I am abundant. So if you do get any stresses around money, just say, I am abundant. And it'll wipe it clear. And it'll create a vibration that will attract more abundance. I thank you so much for letting me use all these words to try to identify whatever this concept is of true love and true wisdom. God bless you, and I love you. Bonnie's here.
And now that we're all very full of joy and all these wonderful things, it's time for us to take another deep breath and gather up our offerings. This is the time when we can express how much we appreciate this community and services like this. So if you'll join me, please. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give in love, and I trust God.
to love you pure. I want to love you with an open door, banging on its hinges, banging on its hinges, and everything dies, and that's alright. We're alive, and we're gonna keep on loving. Everything dies, and that's alright. I won't let this fear keep me from loving. Keep loving, keep loving, keep loving, keep loving. I wanna love you without fear. Love is the reason we are here. Our love will live on when we're gone. All we have to do is give it. All we have to do is give it. And everything dies, and that's alright. We're alive, and we're gonna keep on loving. Everything dies, and that's alright. I won't let this fear keep me from loving. Keep loving, keep loving, keep loving, keep loving. Love is the map and the direction. Love is the answer to every question. Love will take us home. Even through all this evil, even through this upheaval, love will take us home. It is our home. It is our home. It's where we come from and where we'll go. And everything dies, and that's alright. We're alive, and we're gonna keep on loving. Everything dies, and that's alright. I won't let this fear keep me from loving. I won't let this fear keep me from loving. I won't let this fear keep me from loving.
Saying a prayer. Is it on? I think, oh, very thankful for that. Let's take a moment to gather in our hearts the joy that fills this room and the love that is rippling outwards. We send our gratitude and our blessings into these offerings that were shared with us. And we send them on their way into the world to keep that light shining. We thank you, Spirit. And so it is. So thank you, Rex. Every week we get to honor a volunteer team, but just this week we're making a little exception, and it's going to shock her. But Gina, would you come up here, please? Yeah. This woman There are so many moving parts in this place, I can't even begin to tell you, and it would all fall apart if it wasn't for you. And she does it with great joy and great love and patience, so much patience with us. Gina, we adore you, we love you, we appreciate you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for all you do. So if you feel the need of prayer, we have beautiful prayer chaplains. I see Julia here with the stole. Who else is there? And Bev is here, and Grace is here. Oh, yeah. So they would be happy to meet with you and pray with you after the service. And with that, I'm going to ask you to rise and sing our peace song.
you.